Hello there, this is Fayme Harper. My friends at allfreecrochet.com asked me to share a video with you on how to crochet over a ring. It can be a plastic ring or a metal ring or wood, or I imagine any kind of ring you could come up with. For my project, I'm going to use a fairly big ring, a medium-sized hook, and worsted weight yarn so you can see it. Of course, if you're using tiny rings, you can use smaller hooks and thread. This is a size J hook and a brass ring, and craft stores usually sell these rings fairly inexpensively. Sometimes they're in the leather department, so look around for those or ask for them if you can't find them. They come in different diameters. You can also use this technique to crochet around hangers and any kind of wire-shaped form. Some people like to use this to make Christmas wreaths. It's fun to use novelty yarns too, but to make it easier for you to see, I'm just going to start with regular, easy to see yarn. Go ahead and put a loop on your needle using a slip knot or your favorite method. And to grab your ring, I like to wrap my tension around my pinky, but you probably already have your own favorite method, so do what you like. Okay, I'm going to grab a loop. I'm going to single crochet through it. The first one's the hardest one because you have to get your hands all lined up right. Okay, then I'm going to go through, pull up a loop, and pull through, make a single crochet, go through, pull up a loop, single crochet. As you can see, I'm starting to cover my ring. This is the same technique you use to make those fuzzy slippers, those like beach flip-flops. Beach flip-flops where you can put fuzzy yarn on them to decorate them up. Now as you go, these will start compressing together until you completely cover the metal. You'll still see a little bit of metal, but depending on how tightly you pack it, you can cover it up more or less as you like. So you're just going to keep going on around with that. A single crochet. I'm going to go ahead and do some stitches. I love mobiles and things that spin in the wind, and so I'm going to be making my rings into a spinning hanging ornament, if you will, like a mobile. And you know, if you don't care if it wears out, you can hang them outside. If you want them to last forever, you know, hang them inside on a or in one of those enclosed patio things. Now I've probably got enough stitches on here, and at this point, if my goal was just to cover the ring, I would be done. Like if I was making a bunch of curtain rings or whatnot, or even a hanging Christmas ornament, I would be done at that point. If you want to flip the stitches to the outside and keep going around with increases, you could make, oh, I don't know, a giant sun or a big daisy or something like that. Then you'd want these on the outside so you could keep, like, for example, I would treat it like regular crochet and I would start, you know, stitching in this rim here, going around. Or if you want more of a dream catcher effect, you could spin all these to the inside, like so, and then keep stitching around and around with decreases until you got to the center. Maybe put beads in there. So either way, you could make some cool projects. Since I'm just covering some rings for my hanging ornament, I'm going to go ahead. See, here's the gap right here. If I push them that way, you could see it. I'm just going to go ahead to finish it. Push aside the tail. You don't want to get stuck on that. Find your first loop. Pull one loop through. Do a slip stitch through the other side. Tighten it all up. And then pull that last thread through. Trim it off. I missed. and then pull the end through. And then I'm going to take my yarn needle and weave that in. Just slide it along the ring, and after you've woven in a few inches, go ahead and cut it off. If you need to put a hanger on this, don't weave the end in, go ahead and use the leftover tail to make your hanger. There. And do the other one. Then you're done. Well, there you have it. How to make a ring. Too fun. See you soon. Happy crocheting.